As they was testing these solid fuel booster rockets set in the desert after they had created and manufactured these things, uh, little did I know that they were spoken of in Bible prophecy by the Jesus God, spoken of to the prophet Ezekiel. After God had called me to be his prophet and sent me forth into the earth to prophesy into America and all these things, I found out a lot more about myself that I didn't know. And so these cameras, these little cameras that I have showed in this video as I make them, they're the results of my being a prophet sent by God. Satan is in the evil of the men, and he don't want to give up his dominion on earth, even though his habitation and his range here on earth, deceiving men, is at the brink of coming to an end. And those who he defile is going to be executed in judgment by the God who sent me to prophesy unto thee. However, not all of these peoples is lost if they would just only turn away from their done and refrain from their work. It is spoken of in Jeremiah chapter 1 and Ezekiel chapter 2 that if they hear him and refrain from their ways and turn from their done, he will forgive them of their transgression. He's a God of justice. He spoke these things throughout prophecy, Bible prophecy, and he demonstrated this throughout the history of his of these prophecies. Egypt continued to transgress. He went against Egypt. But when Jonas went and preached to the people, and he was looking for God to destroy them, in the end, as they preached to them, they repented of their sin, and God turned from the wrath that he was going to place upon them. This is the greatness of God. Even though he prophesied something against us, he also will forgive us if we refrain and honor him and glorify him as God. Well, I'm going to get started here on this because I got a long ways to go on this and got a short time to get there. If you will, turn your Bible to the prophecy of Ezekiel. I have to go through these here and I have to tell you these things to let you know where we are. They're coming up with stimulus packages and stimulus package and they're saying we are doing this, but the rich man, the wealthy man, the governmental body is confused. They don't want to let you know what time it is because they don't want to set off a world panic. But there are those ministers who is among us today who prophesize lies to control the mind, and every time you listen at them, they speak in Israel, Israel, Israel. Do they know who Israel is? Do they know how many tribes of Jacob make up the body of Israel? Do they know who God set forth over the earth where dominion was given? The dominion was given to the son of Joseph, who was Manasseh. Ephraim was cut off, so he because of he went Confederate, and God gave so that left Manasseh, the only son of Joseph, to inherit the dominion of the earth, which came from Adam and Eve. Well, let me get to Ezekiel here. I'm just kind of messing around here a little bit. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 1. I want to take and just take my time and go through this here because there is something that I want to really put on your mind and put on your heart. And this is the only way that I can get it to you because the circumstance that surrounds me. I just showed these here cameras and it's eavesdropping things. And I can't be careful enough, but I still got to, regardless of what they say or who they put around me, I still got to preach God's gospel. I still got to tell the truth. Okay. Chapter 1, Ezekiel. Now it came to pass in the 13th year, in the 4th month, in the 5th day of the month, I was among the captives by the river Chebar, that the heavens were opened, and I saw visions of God. In the 5th day of the month, which was in the 5th year of King Jehoiakim's captivity, the word of the Lord came expressing to Ezekiel the priest, the son of Buzi, in the land of the Chaldees by the river Chebar, and the hand of the Lord was there upon him. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire, also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the head of a man, and everyone had 4 faces, and everyone had 4 wings, and their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like unto the sole of a calf foot, and they sparkle like the color of burnished brass. Okay, let's stop it right there. Stop right there. Okay. Let's look at the point in time when this prophecy was given to Ezekiel. They didn't have a vehicle that ran by fire. They had bows and arrows. They had no weapons of mass destruction at all. They had bows, arrows, sword, and armored things where they put on themselves. And then they had the chariots and they had the horses. So this was way before the birth of Jesus Christ. But this man seen these vehicles that had came to life by a fire and that used a fuel that run by was the heartbeat of these vehicles to cause them to come alive and go to and fro upon earth. This was the spaceship spoken of in these later days. So what the first part is tell you, that this prophecy was concerning the man of these modern days with the modern technology. Now, he said they had 4 faces and 4 wings. This was the maiden flight of the spaceship. Leaving off the launching pad for the first time. This was the maiden flight of this spaceship. Manufactured by the United States of America, and no other nation in this earth have a space shuttle fleet. They made 4 in the fleet. So this is where the prophet is not going to tell you the truth. Out of fear. That's the reason eavesdropping stuff was put in my house, and all this stuff, technology they put in here, where they hunt criminals down, is put in my house.